Hey Floss Tube, it's Taryn. Um, this is my third try at this. My camera keeps cutting me off. Uh, um, so I guess I need to talk faster. Um, First, thank you, Kim. She's my postcard pal from Stitch from Stash. She sent me a sweet little card and a snag nabbit, and I think I can't wait to use it, but if I need to use it, that kind of means I've messed up, so I don't know, but I'm actually excited to give it a shot. Um, let's see. I need y'all to pump it back up on the Crochet Mojo. Y'all did really well the first week that I asked, and last week apparently you slacked off because I've had some issues. So if you can pump it back up, and maybe I can get through it and we'll be all good. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see. Cross stitch. I worked on my Uncle Sam, and I got his jacket, the rest of the blue in. I'm going to do along here the cuffs with the gold and his hands next, but I'm contemplating whether to start some of the back stitching down at the bottom before I move up. I don't know. It's not like it really makes a huge difference. I worked on, and I am so horrible. I do these groups, the stitch alongs with the groups, and I put them on my calendar, and I never go back and take pictures and put in the groups because I just don't. I just kind of suck at stuff like that. I worked on Dunkin' Dog. I didn't get a whole lot done, but I only worked on him on Wednesday morning. And I'm doing this for Freebie February, and it's a Facebook group, and what you do is you stitch on free patterns. I got his bone done, and because it didn't show up very good, because it's white on almost white fabric, I just went around it in gray, just like I did on the shirt. I'm going to keep working on him until next Wednesday when I start something, because I only have like the numbers and some snowflakes in the snow, the number. So I hope to get that one done, and he is one of my Euro Whips. Well, not he. The whole thing is one of my Euro Whips pieces. And it's big, and as you can see, I haven't even gotten 2 things stitched on it, so I really need to step it up. But let's see. Oh, and if you don't have free patterns for February, if you get on their Facebook page and become part of the group or whatever, they've got links to a ton of free projects. You could probably stitch for 2 years on just what they have links to. On Thursday for Cross Stitch Finish Line, I worked on Disney for the Disney Stitch Along, and I worked down here. I'm working my way down because, as you can see, I still have a motif left, and this is the bottom of my fabric. I've moved, and one of the reasons I came over here is because I didn't want to forget what I was trying to do. I've moved this one up a couple, and the one over here. I'm kind of fudging around a little bit. There's some of these little things here that'll get left out to try to make that fit. I'm still only going to have a tiny little bit at the bottom, but I'll figure that all out when I get done, what I'm going to do with it. But I really like the piece, and I kind of like working on the little tiny motifs one at a time because it feels great when you finish it. But I really need to get that part done and move on to something else because it stresses me out. And it's centered on my fabric. I've gone back and checked that, which means I'm going to have the same issue when I get to the top. But anyway, I worked on my linens and threads, and I got this much done right here, and I have to pull it out because I'm 2 stitches too far over. So, yeah, hooray. And Abby McKenna, ooh, it's calling you. Abby McKenna. They've released the second band, which obviously I haven't started. The picture isn't great, but I've seen some people who've already freaking finished it. It looks good. It does look good. McKenna and Abby. Anyway, that was all the stitching that I got done. I did go to Joann's last week. I went on Saturday, not Sunday. Dax had to take his car. He has a 1980 Camaro that's been fully restored, that gets parked inside the shop where it's all by itself and everything. He hardly ever drives it. I don't know why we pay for the license and inspection every year, but I try to tell him that he should drive it more, but he doesn't want it to get messed up, and it's not like we're ever going to show it or anything. And it has been restored very nicely, but not show car quality. But he doesn't want it to get messed up. It's kind of one of his dream cars, so I can't fault him for that. But anyway, I call it the Mistress. So he took the Mistress out for a spin. So while he had to wait, because it was going to be at least an hour that he had to wait to get it inspected, I decided on the way into the office to just go ahead and go to Joann's then, which I did. And I know a lot of people have said that in their Joann's, the stuff that was on clearance was either all of the cross-stitch department or a majority of it, and at mine it wasn't even close. I don't think it was even a third of it. But I bought some fabric. This one's really pretty much a turquoise. These are both 14 count Aida. This green I have been wanting for a while because I want to do something Halloween on it, but I don't know what yet. And a couple of just a cream color and a tan. These are both 18 count Aida, but they were $3 a piece, I think. And then I bought a couple of the DMC color variations, Blue Lagoon and Holiday. So they were like $5. I had a $20 gift card, and I spent, I think, $25. I bought a couple other things. But I sold a couple of needle minders last week, so I didn't need to, that didn't count against my budget in Stitch from Stash, because I actually sold something. I guess I sold them the week before. So anyway, that was all good. I did contact the lady that I had gotten the stuff from on the pattern that I'd been looking for a while, and she'd been sick, so she hadn't sent it out till later, and it did come in. And this was the pattern, and when I saw it, I just fell in love with it. I just love the way that the letters are done by V-Stitch, but it's out of print, so it's been impossible to find. But she also sent this where she had started it, and at first I was like, ooh, I may just take what she's done and finish it, but I can't because we cross our X's opposite directions, so that's not going to work. And then she sent this little booklet that, I'm sorry, it's just all patterns and little different Texas themes. And it's kind of funny because 3 of them that are in here are ones that I've already done. I didn't do the patterns. I bought the patterns I got them on Listia, and I made them into little bowl fillers where somebody had the little finished things. I wonder if it was her. And then she had this piece of fabric that she threw in there that hasn't had anything done with it. So it's killing me not to start this. Just so you know. And then yesterday, Kirsten has been crocheting an Afghan, and she ran out of yarn well, she ran out several days ago, but yesterday I actually had time to run into Hobby Lobby and grab some yarn. And while I was in there, but it still doesn't count against me for Stitch from Stash, because I have a $50 gift card that my parents gave me for my birthday to Hobby Lobby that I hadn't used until I bought this. But live, love, laugh, and be thankful. And I mean, it's got everything in there. I have looked at this one for a while, and I thought it was really cute. It was originally $25.99, and it was marked down to $9.35. I couldn't not buy it. That's just too much to not buy. Let's see, what else real fast. Oh, this for Cross Stitch Finish Line, it's FFO February. So I did get another one of these little things done. I used a fatter baker's twine this time. This is the one I had done last time. I can tell you the fatter one was easier to sew on. And it's easier to do without a cat in your lap too. So I did FFO that little piece. What else? Abigail and Addison participated in the county fair. Addison cooked some things. She got 2 blue ribbons and a white ribbon for what she cooked, and she got a blue ribbon for the photograph that she entered for the photography competition. And Abigail did 2 paintings, and they both got blue ribbons. Let's see. Wyatt finished his basic training for the State Guard, and I did not ride with Dax on Sunday. I did not get enough stuff done on Saturday, so I went in and worked on Sunday. But Wyatt was awarded honor graduate in his class, which was pretty cool. And they gave him a knife, and I was thinking pocket knife, so I went and asked him to see it. And it's a freaking Rambo knife. I mean, you attach it to your belt, and it's got the strap that ties it down to your thigh that go, in the sheath and everything. It's huge. But anyway, it may have gone to his head that he got honor graduate, but if I have to, I guess we'll beat him back down to his place around here. I don't know. As if. Okay, I think that's it. I may have talked really fast, and I don't remember if I said everything that I needed to. But it keeps cutting me off. I don't know anymore if I said who won the drawing, but it was Adele. So I'll get that out to you, Adele, the pattern. And I actually also have a letter from your pen pal that I'll put in there with it. I was probably supposed to mail that like a week ago, but I will get it done, I promise. Thank you, everybody who is interested in the pattern. I probably will have something else coming up soon. Thank you, everyone, for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. I appreciate it all. And so I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.